A Massachusetts landlord telling a grad student to move out because her legally owned firearms are making her roommates uncomfortable.
A gun that you own legally.
Right. So that's the big question that I have. And
home on the basis of potentially your MAGA hat and knowing you were from Alabama. Then you get an email from your landlord that asks you to move out during finals because it's making them, your lawful gun ownership is making them uncomfortable. Department that came, can you walk us through that?
So I just invited Captain Donovan over.
I know that Massachusetts, or it's my understanding that Massachusetts does not have gun-free zones. However, in your lease with this company, did it state at anywhere in there that you were not allowed to have guns on the premises?
Attorneys reach out and say they'd like to help out, so we'll see where it ends up.
Well, we should not get to a place in this country where you can't legally own a gun, especially in a binding contract,
right,
where it says, where nowhere does it say you can't.
Right.
That's the thing. In the absence of that specificity, then that, you as the tenant, you deserve that, and you are lawfully expecting that. So thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
Layla.
Thank you
Good luck
so
with finals.
much. Thanks.
We love people from Alabama, just for the record.
Oh, good. We're all
Thank
tied.
Yeah, you do have that.
Absolutely. And from everyone, we're hearing really that common thread where they were impressed and touched by him, not only by his political accomplishments and all the positions he held, that he served in so well, but also the human qualities, the human connections, all of the lives that he touched as a man.
Yep. Good, decent patriot. Well, the nation is going to have a chance. What's up, Rick?
Yes, yesterday I didn't get any business, obviously, with all the big news.
There's a lot of breaking news.
Yeah, a lot of news going on. And there's also a lot of weather going on right now. Big.
One point, I get what you're saying about, okay, he's an international businessman. He wanted to do a deal and it didn't happen. But what about the idea that Michael Cohen is saying in these court papers that way back in, say, January of 2016, he was consulting with the president or then candidate and his legal team. And in early 2017, when he was actually president of the United States, officer, former financial intel analyst, she's got all kinds of great titles because she's super smart, for the Treasury Department, Morgan Ortagus. Good morning.
Good morning, Ed.
So let's go through what's in the deal first, then we can pick apart whether it's good or bad. So the idea that the president is saying, look, I'm going to hold off on taking tariffs against China from 10 to 25%.
Well, Dylan, you're a natural with the chimps, except for the yelling part. You got to work on that a little bit. But it's such a wonderful place. Is there a chance for more chimps to go?
Yes, they're actually going to expand the facility, double in size. There's more than 100 chimps that. It's a lengthy retirement process, so eventually they will work their way there, and they'll welcome them with open arms.
No, I'm no doctor, but they look pretty happy to be down there.
And we fed them a lot of bananas.
Yes, you did. Dylan, great job. Thanks so much. Dylan.
Hey, Willie, it's a little bit unsettled in the Northeast and central and northern New England. We have some snow. Tomorrow, it's lake effect snow as cold air works in behind this system. We're looking at the next storm system to move into the West Coast as we get towards the middle of the week. That means rain and mountain snow. Colder air setting the stage for this next storm system. So by the time it moves into the middle of the country by Friday, we're looking at heavy rain down through Texas, and we could see some snow and some ice through the southern plains. And then that will move eastward. Where exactly it's going to go next weekend is way too early to determine, but there is the possibility we could be keeping an eye on another East Coast storm. Let's look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
What's different in this loss?
Chase Daniels.
The defense is good. Oh. They won great today.
Oh, last game is going to tell it. No, they already have sold up by then.
Okay, so you guys questioning it?
Yeah, I'm questioning Odell. That's chicken. What saw that lick coming. Yeah. And he like, that's the difference between winning and losing.
I gonna take a hit. No, the man about 190 pounds, man.
Saquon Barkley is very Herculean, and he was just one of the stars from Sunday that you caught up with. So let's go prime time, presented by Geico.